the Durham report came out, and it basically said that the FBI, or certain elements of the FBI, committed an inappropriate investigation in regards to dealing with Donald Trump and anyone associated with him at the time with the whole Russia investigation. And the whole Russiagate hoax was just that. It was a friggin' hoax. Now, I was in Washington State University around this time as a freshman, while having just recently graduated from Green River Community College. I decided to transfer. And admittedly, I thought it was a good idea to at least hold my opinion innocent until proven guilty, until everything came out. And I managed to figure out within a whole year, I was just intentionally leaving my opinion out for myself because I wanted to wait until more information comes back, that this was complete and utter bullcrap. That's all this was, complete and utter bullcrap. Hell, now looking back on it, especially in regards to the whole Russian prostitutes thing with Donald Trump, that just doesn't make any sense when you consider the fact that Trump is a germaphobe, and him deciding to have prostitutes peeing on the White House bed. Do you honestly think that a germaphobe would be willing to do that? No, and absolutely not. They would try to stay away from anything that they consider unclean. And yet, this was continually propagated. Hell, it's still being propagated by the media to a certain extent. I'm pretty sure that as a result of the Durham probe, that they're trying to keep trying to keep a tight lid on everything. Hell, they're trying not to try to talk with the Durham probe much. And they are just trying to cope. They're trying to bury the report itself. Because the moment that report is shown to the wider public is the moment that the whole Russia collusion narrative dies. But in the end, this only vindicates Donald Trump. Now, admittedly, I wish something could be done with this. But unfortunately now, with a lot of people in Congress basically being establishment figures, as well as having some ties with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, as well as the fact with Joe Biden in the White House as our president, basically controlling them. Hell yeah, I don't think that anything's going to come as a result of this. Hopefully in the future something would. All I know for sure is that there are definitely many Republicans, many of them being led by Jim Jordan, Matt Gaetz, etc., even Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, who are basically saying that this is complete and utter bullcrap. And Styx is with me. I'm concurred with Styx on this. There is no way in order to disband the FBI, at least immediately. And I hate to say that, because at this point, the FBI has outstayed its welcome. It has committed a lot of violations to civil liberties. Hell, just take a look at Donald Trump and how he was raided by the FBI, while Joe Biden, who had more documents and had some of them while he was as a senator, is basically going out scot-free. Of course, when you look at the CNN town hall with Caitlin Conner trying to change the subject, she obviously doesn't want anyone to hear about that. But nonetheless, it's so frustrating. I really wish that the FBI could be disbanded immediately. Right now, what needs to happen is that there needs to be a lot of people within Congress that have total belief of the MAGA agenda. That's the first step at the very minimum. The second would be to defund the FBI, and that would basically mean cutting their budget. Like, I would see 50% of their budget. Hopefully that this would cause them to be like, okay, I'm sorry, we won't be able to do it again. But in honesty, considering the fact that the FBI has done this before in previous years, I'm willing to say no. Just cut their budget, and then eventually lead to a transition where the FBI is dissolved. I know it's really hard, and of course it's the temporary agency that the FBI, that the government created back in the 1930s. And of course we know that there's no such thing as a temporary government agency. It's really ridiculous. Hell, this even comes into conflict with a lot of other agencies, how they've been violating certain civil liberties of everyday Americans. The ATF, hell, this also does have a direct impact on the DOJ, especially considering that the fact that they are the ones that supervise the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Hell, the FBI is subordinate to the DOJ, and I mean, after all, it was Joe Biden who talked to the Attorney General, who basically gave the order to raid Donald Trump's mansion in Mar-a-Lago. So yeah, take that for what you will. Nonetheless, it's just Donald Trump is definitely going to use this. He's 100% going to use this. He will show that this vindicates him, and the fact that the report says that there were people, many of them senior officials within the Federal Bureau of Investigation, that have committed inappropriate investigations. This only goes to show that Donald Trump could use this as a potential "I was right" moment. Now, of course, he was hyperbolic within his rallies to say that it was the FBI, although, again, my personal opinion, disband the FBI in total. But nonetheless, he could use this as further evidence that his beliefs, his claims are hereby vindicated, with the fact that there are certain elements within the FBI that have been going against him from the very start. Hell, before he was even president, they were going against him. And if he's right on this certain issue, and Stick, Sex, and Hammer actually made a similar view, how much is Donald Trump right in regards to certain claims that he's made, whether about election integrity, in election integrity, just the issue with the media. I mean, to be fair, a lot of that you can already see right now, but still, I'm pretty sure this will open up to a lot of people's eyes who are not as informed with, who, if they do look into this, and they're not as informed with politics as much as, like, say, I am, they could potentially ask certain questions in regards to how our own federal government has been acting towards not only our own political candidates, but also to everyone else. If they are going after Trump like this, what if they are potentially going after others as well and they don't even know about it? I mean, that's something to potentially consider. I meant, though, that nothing is going to be done, at least for right now. There's not much political power in regards to MAGA. And at most, there would be a call for that. There would definitely be major congressmen, maybe a few senators to call for something like this, or at the very minimum, an investigation to the FBI, but that's about it. There isn't really true political power. And while MAGA has a major hold within the House of Representatives, it still needs to grow more, not just in the number of seats the Republican Party could gain, but also the amount of Republicans that actually are ahead of the MAGA agenda. And that's something that's really needed at this point. Because if we are to make effective change, we need to have some kind of political power. We need not only the House of Representatives, we need the Senate, and of course we need the presidency. We need that kind of political power to potentially, hopefully, change the outlook of the federal government and hopefully get rid of several agencies. Even though right now that's not likely to occur, is not only a worthwhile goal, it is something that, honestly, at this point, a lot of people are considering. Thanks not only to this report, but also to other violations that the FBI has made in recent years. My name is Noah Meehan of The Arc Truth. Please post your comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and share it for friends. Also, if you have any issues regarding my videos, such as how I speak, or any issues with my improv whatsoever, please post it in the comment section down below, or directly message me. Thank you.